Welcome everyone to Price Action Live here at TradersPost for December 5th, 2025. I'm one of your traders, Tom Hartman, alongside Mike, the trader who lived, Christensen, co-founder and CSO of TradersPost. We're joined today by, give me 1 second. I'm just hearing myself in the other ear.
That's the worst.
There we go. I'm like, okay, let me just make sure the stream is working fine. And then I hear myself 1 minute later speaking. We're joined today by Stanzi Benz from Trade Beacon fame here to trade live with us, or at least monitor the markets. We're going to find out more about your trading style and what you're looking at for the day here, now that inflation information is going to be coming out at 10 a.m. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as TradersPost, the epic software that upgrades your trading. Whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, TradersPost has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best-in-class prop firm that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit BluSky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. I just want to mention here at the beginning, I was down on my automated trading strategy yesterday, like 500 across the prop firms. And then last night I recovered and it went back up $700. So I can't even tell you how much I love having TradersPost here. I'm not just a worker here, I am a fanboy. And the idea that I wake up and not only did it undo my mistakes from yesterday without me being stressed about it at all, but also made money for me as I was sleeping, just to me is absolutely fantastic. So
that's the idea, man. I love it.
Thank you so much. What are you seeing here, Mike, for markets? Are you have you placed any trades yet, or because you don't trade before the open at all?
Nah, yeah, I wait for the open. I probably should trade the first half hour more because it seems like we keep having these volatility dips right before the market opens. Today's candle here was down 100 points, and that would have been a great short right there, but missed it. So I'll take a look at revising my approach here probably. Normally, I just don't like the electronic hours because it's just I prefer strong movement in one direction, so I can scalp out 10 to 15 points. Get in and out of that position, and it's just a clearer signal for me. With the exception of yesterday's price action, this choppiness all over the place was crazy, and yet I still made money yesterday. So I think the analysis for today is that we're still in this overall uptrend on the 2 hour, but we're right in between the R1 here at 822, and I've got support down here at 360. So in my mind, we could go up 150 points or potentially even come down as much as 300 points if this is the ultimate test of resistance. Or we could chop around for the session, obviously. But I'm expecting price action in either of those directions. It feels like when we look at the daily chart that we're starting to find some resistance here around 725. We've wicked into these zones, but it's still, we're still bullish here. The overall trend is still an uptrend. We bounced off of that major S1 line several days ago and confirmed support to the upside. So this could be a retracement, and we're testing some of this reversal. What I looked at here today was that we passed the 618 retracement on the 1 day chart, and we got a little bit higher to go before we hit the 786. But I would expect, because we've already passed the 618, the likelihood of this being a retracement starts to go down. So I think that's where I'm at. It's kind of in the middle. I'm a little neutral about today's open, but we'll see how it goes from the start.
Awesome.
CPI data is going to be coming in at 8. So I think that's the real predictor of price action today.
Stanzi, I didn't ask you before, what assets do you trade?
For scalping, I've been doing a lot of options recently. So mainly I watch for my supply demand zones. I keep an eye on SPY and QQQ because when I draw out my zones, I like to use high volume price action when drawing them out and ignore the overnight action. And it just tends to work better for me for finding the correct areas to play balances off of. I do trade a little bit of futures too, mainly on prop, but I've just, ever since volatility has picked up, I've just found more success with going back to scalping options. So I stick mainly to that. But obviously, any trades that I do, my members, they can follow. A lot of them do follow through futures as well.
Awesome. Yeah, with that's one thing that I would say a lot of traders don't necessarily know, that volatility itself is an asset class. And so once it starts picking up, it's bullish in the volatility space, which options are perfect in order to play.
That's
yeah, and
because
also
none of the prop firms let you trade VIX.
Right.
Yeah. And also with futures, you do have to use some stops, which if you're trading in a high volatility environment, those stops are going to have to be pretty wide. My screen just keeps freezing ever since I started sharing it, but that's fine.
No worries.
With options, I can use a bit of a wider stop, or I can put in the amount of money I'm willing to lose and kind of be able to sit through that higher volatility without having to worry as much.
Yeah, fair enough. The thing I'm taking a look at today is the bear steepener that's happening in the bond market. So we have the short-term bond yields that are falling. So the 1 month, 3 months, 6 months are falling, and then the long-term rates are rising, which is not good. Not good. It means long-term inflation expectations are up, but growth expectations are down, while the expectations for the Fed to cut. So that doesn't usually end up well for the stock market, the 18 months that follow that, if this continues. But we'll see if just a little bit of a blip, or if it's going to change after, because we have, what is it, QT has stopped, or essentially has stopped, and then there's expectations of liquidity injections to continue that we're seeing in the repo markets and perhaps from policy. So we'll see how that goes. The dollar is still, it weakened. So I like the idea of that. We're back into neutral territory for the dollar in the middle term, in the medium term. And so if that continues to fall, that would be bullish for assets for me. And we have Bitcoin that's like back up into the 90 handle, right? We were down in the 80s recently, so that was pretty crazy. But until we get back above 98 for Bitcoin, for me, I'm still bearish on that thing. So we'll see. Now, as far as NASDAQ levels are concerned, I'm looking at, I'm still looking at 26,100 for the top end of the range, and the low end of the range would be 25. We have been hugging the weekly VWAP for NASDAQ, and we're slowing down on momentum. So I don't know if that means we roll over and we fall down, or we're consolidating and we're gonna rise up. So when that happens, I just let my automated trading strategy do what it needs to do. I'm not going to get in the way, because I will trade myself into oblivion.
What's up, Aventura? Thanks for joining us, man. Always good to see you. Glad you're prepared this morning. And it looks like Jude is giving you a shout out here. Stanzi, love the SB option scalps.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I sent my link in my group. It's just easier that they can watch this instead of me having to type everything. I did have to, so I stopped sharing my screen for a second to see if it would stop, because my screen just kept freezing up. It did stop the issues. I can try sharing it again. And if it's still freezing up my screen, I might have to not be able to share my screen, or yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this while being able to watch the price action. Let me try one more time to share my screen.
No worries. We certainly don't want to slow down your trading more than anything. So if you're just able to narrate for us, give us a bit of a call out. I think that would do it.
Try it again. If it starts again, I'll just stop sharing, but hopefully it's fine this time. Okay, yeah, so like I think I was saying earlier, I am managing one position, so I'll just see how it's looking and make some moves on that right when the market opens, if needed. Otherwise, I'll hold on to it, because I am, as long as this yellow zone holds for me, I remain bullish. And I normally watch it on hourly closes, which is pretty long for a lot of people. So like yesterday, I kept scalping longs off the zone and even right below, as long as the hourly kept wicking back up within it. And we're scalping the longs here, taking trims on bounces, and basically kept doing that the whole day. And we left on a portion of it into today to see if we can tag this top red zone. I think it will be a little hard to get above this today, but if we do tag that, I'll probably take profits on the rest of my calls.
Awesome. I love that sort of trading style. You're like, okay, it's not well, I'm not sure how to mention it, but you're not trying to put layer on like I do 19 different indicators in order to see what to do. You're like, hey, this is where the zone is responding to. The wicks are telling a story. Let's go ahead and take the scalp.
Yeah, I mean, so when there's a huge move, I will flip on our ATR tracker and our trend bot to see like if I can play. Oh, there goes my screen. To see if I can play a reversal. But I know based on this PA, we're not anywhere. We're not pushing any extreme bands yet, so I have no reason to be looking at that.
Is there anything showing up on spot gamma that you want to bring us up to speed on, Tom?
Yeah, so we are still pinned here between these positive gamma zones, from what I understand. So positive gamma means that the market makers, the people taking the other side of the options to bets, are betting against, are hedging against you. So if the market goes up, they sell it. If the market goes down, they buy it.
Got it. So a little neutral there too.
Yeah, that's right. And in the middle here, there's not a lot of positive or negative gamma, so that's why we have this floating price through here. So, but if we get,
the market's just waiting with bated breath for the next
CPI, exactly. Yeah.
Benjamin Blue, we're crushing this today. Appreciate the positive attitude there, my friend.
I am currently short Bitcoin futures, so we'll see how that plays out.
God, that's holding that from the overnight.
It took it scalps multiple times, so it's in a bearish trend, so it's taking all these short-term scalps.
Yeah, this is an interesting pullback here on the, even if I go down to the 5-minute. Interesting retracement back to the moving average. I would expect that if we're going to continue this move here, got a little bit higher to test, and it could push down further from here. I think we could see a bounce up to 688 and then a reversal from there.
So I did the day before yesterday, Forex Ike was talking about the super negative RR strategy. Mm-hmm. So we whipped it up for Blueprint yesterday. It's going to be added today to the back end of TradersPost. It's currently live for if anyone wants to get the script, you can get it as the first comment on the video for Blueprint. But it's fun. What I loved about it was that it was because it's a super negative RR strategy, it's generating like an 86% profitability with fairly high win rate. I'm just trying to dial in the drawdown, but it looked like a strategy I would run. Like, okay, I want to put some an eval account at least behind it to see what's going on. And I just was not expecting that type of number. Like, I was not expecting those types of results.
Sure.
There's one of the reasons why I love Price Action Live. You get to see different people's trading styles, and then we get to quietly put together an indicator strategy in order to help out.
So, Tom, are you going to add this to our indicators panel on TradersPost?
That's right. Yeah, it's being going to be put up today, but you can also get it on the YouTube video.
Yep. So for those that don't know, if you log into your TradersPost account and head down to your account tab, there's an indicators section here, which is something that Tom has put together that gives you a whole list of everything we've pretty much everything we've ever worked on, all of our indicators, a link to our Blueprint channel, as well as a list of all the strategies that we put together over time. So all of this is available to you. It's all free. Feel free to poke around and find anything that might be of interest to you and modify away.
I can't wait till it's
open source.
Yeah, I can't wait till it's like hundreds of scripts in there and people are just
no question.
Matching. Yeah,
we're doing Blueprint every week, so there's always something we're adding to the list.
10 seconds until open. Ooh.
All right, about a 20 basis point gap up here, right off the bat. It's just now touching that 618 line I was talking about, 688. See if we push a little higher.
So if my members are watching, go ahead and close out. I just closed out the rest of those calls.
Nice.
Good enough for me.
Right from the open. There you go. All right, so we'll give these first few candles a chance to breathe right out the gate. About a 46 ATR candle from the open.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay,
Completely reversed.
Okay, maybe I should have waited a bit, but that's fine.
Stanzi, is there something that is hitting your microphone there that is causing that feedback?
Is it still? Do you still hear it?
No.
Yeah. Not
It's
anymore.
now. I think it was just moving around.
Yes.
Yeah, I was moving it a little bit. Maybe that caused something.
Got it. Okay. Well, it's a nice push from the open.
Yeah, I would watch the. I don't know if you guys are watching spot 686.6 to 687.5 to see if there's a rejection there. That's a pretty strong resistance. If we can get above that, I'd be pretty bullish on a retest of that area.
Yeah, let me pull up ES just to speak on the same language here. I would expect, I'm expecting even a test of 6,900 today with this kind of open price action.
Yeah, I could see that.
But we're right into that R1 zone I was talking about before the open here. We could go as high as 822. So we've got another 50, 60 points to travel, starting to test this resistance line. So my expectation is we can go a bit higher from here. I'm going to give it about 4 more minutes and then play scalpies here, as Ben Blue just called it. And they play scalpies with you guys today. All right, let's do it. I'm forever calling it that. I might rename my strategy to scalpies now. This is great. It's so cute.
Yep. All right.
Good Lord. That was some price action.
This rule of not interfering with my automated strategy really bothers me, because I hear the voice in my head that says, "Oh, Tom, this could just be a semi-discretionary strategy. You can just go in and take a trade.
Yeah,
you know where it's going to go."
The slow erosion of discipline with each action. We gotta get that under control. It's like we only have so much capital, emotional capital, in a given day. Every single button click, it takes away from that. It's like it would be like if every trade we took required 100 push-ups. What's going to happen after the second one? You got to do another 100 push-ups. How you feeling after that? Like you're out of it. You're done. You're just throwing around trades after that, just flopping around by the 300th push-up, if you can even make it that far.
Yeah, that is a great point. I did try to do that once to be like, okay, let me just do some pull-ups or whatever before a trade. Quickly, the other voices in my head drowned that out and said, nope.
I should do it if I violate any of my rules. If I break a rule, I got to go do 100 push-ups, and that's going to take long enough to keep me out of the market, so I don't make another dumb mistake.
Well, I mean, 100 push-ups is literally impossible for anyone to do, so don't even try it. Don't even attempt it.
Literally impossible.
Literally impossible.
Challenge accepted, Tom.
That's what I tell my wife.
Stanzi, please tell us how easy 100 push-ups is.
Oh, it's very easy. Just kidding.
Wow, is that still pushing up? What is?
A little bit further. Looks like it found a little bit of resistance. It tested a little bit of this band for my resistance zone at 777, and it's looking like it's trying to push back. But all right, this is the third candle in now. I'm probably going to go long a quick scalp here. We've got not really all that intense price action anymore, so it should be good for about 10 points.
You're long here on what NQ?
MNQ. I'll just do a couple micros.
The super negative RR strategy also just went long.
Just went long. Gotcha. I'm going to wait for the close of this candle right here. About another 54 seconds.
I was so proud.
I have a resistance zone here, but momentum is super strong, so I don't blame you taking a long.
And that's my thought. It gets right to that VWAP zone, and I just feel like it's easy for 10 points there. It'll come back and retest the candle highs of the session here.
Bitcoin is not buying this move.
Really?
Bitcoin's been
Yep.
which
All right,
is
Stanzi, you kind of cut out there.
Oh, I am.
Oh, let me get stopped out here. All right. So that was resistance as we expected. Momentum failed me. Let's give it a couple candles here and we'll see what goes next.
2 SIM funded accounts and longs at the moment for Ventura. Awesome.
Yeah, I think if Qs can get above 626.8, you're pretty set for it to continue. I have resistance up till there.
Yeah, now I've got that candle dancing on session VWAP, so I'm going to give it a minute here to actually get a solid close above or below VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the like, Mikey.
Appreciate it, Mikey. One L so far. And the nice thing about micros is all these little losses are like, so far it's $60 on average in each account. I'm trading 16 accounts. And it's easy to manage these losses on the micros. And then when something finally happens that I'm excited about, I just load up like crazy.
You go to minis?
Not usually. Most of the firms will let you trade, up to 100 micros. So I'll get to the size of a mini, but not have to actually trade one.
Right. Yeah. I don't touch minis on prop.
Reminder to everyone that you can go to the TradersPost YouTube channel in order to see the interview with Stanzi Benz that Mike did a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic. Head over there, give it a watch, give it a listen, give it a share, give it a like. We'd very much appreciate that. It's a great one.
Yeah, it was a good interview.
Yeah, it was fun. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm trying it again. Momentum push. See if I can grab those 10 points here.
I'm always so suspicious when Bitcoin doesn't follow, when Bitcoin and NASDAQ are going in complete opposite directions.
Yeah, crypto's definitely been leading, at least from a higher time frame point of view. So I prefer that it bounces versus the market follows it down. We'll see what happens.
Right. That's true, actually. Bitcoin is about to hit its weekly VWAP, so it could very well bounce from here. Every time I trade, I always think about that Jim Cramer interview where he talked to some years ago. We talked about, hey, we would just, the hedge fund would just like move the market in order to get, up to a certain level just to suck in retail and then just dump into them.
That's something I learned about in my CMT, the CMT program. They're talking about something called a specialist breakout, where some of these funds will actually purposefully buy on the other side of the breakout to push price up and then short against the entire market.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Tudor Jones was doing it in that documentary Trader.
Right.
Anything you can do to fake out the rest of the market. Man, that's twice now. This sucks. I couldn't get the 10 points I needed.
Yeah, those red zones that I was pointing, those are. Like I was saying, I don't think if we clear those today, that I'd be surprised. But and if we do, I'm gonna long any retest of those zones. There's a lot of cells sitting up there.
I could see it. All right, let's give this another try in the other direction. It looks like we're going to try to close this gap here.
Yay, my short paid off. Great. I was so proud last night. My oldest stepson said I made a trading strategy. I watched your blueprint and I made a trading strategy in PineScript, and he sent it to me, published it on TradingView. We analyzed it. I felt so proud.
That's what we do it for.
That's right. I want all my sons to be farming strategies for me.
That's your edge in the market right now, is the number of kids you have trading the markets for you.
It's the only way to get my love, so it works very well.
Oh, Tom.
Okay, that's one heck of a wick on the 15-minute NASDAQ.
All right, so I took a handful of scalps there, and all of them were winners. We'll wait a couple candles here and see what's next.
Nice. Yeah, that data's coming out in 19 minutes, FYI.
It's going to be a little choppy. I'm going to wait about 30 seconds here, see what the next 2-minute candle gives me. We've got a little bit of room before this tiny gap fill. Normally, I would not even call that a gap because it's too small, but looks like the market wants to come back and test the open price.
Yep, it's following Bitcoin. Bitcoin's breaking lower.
How are we doing, chat? You guys in any trades? Any scalpies, Ben Blue?
Me? I know. I'm
sorry. We are in the chat, Benjamin Blue.
Sorry. Okay.
What do you got on those, Stanzi? Anything?
No. We closed those calls a little too early. Could have probably gotten another like 30-40% on them, but
that's okay. Took some profit. All right, so we pushed back to electronic VWAP there. It looks like a little bit of a bounce. Aventura got stopped out on both his strats. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm down slightly as well. I got to catch up just a bit.
So
what's your call, Tom, on the PCE data? We're expecting a forecast of 0.2. What do you think is coming in?
I think inflation comes in hotter than expected because long-term rates are going up. It's so funny. The bond market. My friend was like, "Why do you even listen to the bond market? Like, what does that even matter?" I go, "It's
the market
way bigger than the stock market. What are you talking about? It's trillions of dollars."
Mm-hmm.
Those guys can't make it. Like, they can't make a mistake like that. Like, you can lose your job making the wrong bet. $50 billion the wrong way. I mean, it's crazy.
Did we lose Stanzi?
Yes, sorry. I think I don't know if you guys heard what I was saying.
Oh no, we missed it, buddy. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying, all we did was close out our calls. I could have held them a bit longer, got another 30-40%. I did want to short the QQQ zone, but the momentum was really strong, so I didn't do anything. And now I think I'm going to wait for the data to come out in 15 minutes.
I'll try one more here. There we go. A little bit further.
Benjamin says I close short, hit the wrong button. When that happens to me, I'm so upset. And long in micro gold. Oh yeah, what is gold doing? I can't even look at silver. I'm so when a chart is too bullish, I'm like, so painful that I wasn't in it.
Yeah, gold looks good, I think, for continuation up.
Yeah. Broke above weekly, confirmed.
I think it's going to go retest the previous all-time high at some point.
Damn.
Well, if we have a bear steepener, gold's definitely going to go up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a strong wick on the 10-minute candle. Might be heading up now.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Bounce off the weekly VWAP on Bitcoin as well.
Wait another 30 seconds here, see what this next candle offers. I'm going to keep playing around with the scalps around here just to see if we can arrive at a new zone, but it's a little choppy now.
What is the Fed calendar saying here? Okay, 87% probability of a cut still. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna get a cut. I'm pretty certain. I wonder what they're gonna do early next year. I think they're gonna continue cutting even early next year.
I wonder. Well, I guess we're gonna get the new Fed chair anyway, so that's in May.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Trump's gonna get what he wants.
all right, we're in the last 2 minutes of this 15-minute candle. It's my no man's zone. Let's see what happens. If you like, Mike, the volatility of the open, like if there's reports or news coming out, like in the 8:30 spot as well, wouldn't that be a great area to also get?
Sure,
Like,
and I'll do it.
more of that.
I'm not going to trade it before the candle, but I'll wait until the candle.
Right.
So probably need to wait 2 minutes after CPI drops.
Wow, eating that wick. Oh, by the way, this type of trade here is exactly what Ike was talking about this week, where when he sees that big, a long wick, and then the next candle after that, he expects that it'll eat into that tail, and that's where he goes for a super negative RR.
Got it.
There's a 10-minute bearish divergence on Qs. FYI, if you're long, just careful.
And Bitcoin's giving up its bounce. All right.
All right, so we're back to test session VWAP here, and this is what I want to keep an eye on. We had a couple candles close completely there. We're back to retest. See if we can break down below this.
Might jump. I forgot there's data. I would have joined you in some puts here, but I'm gonna wait for the data.
Just gonna wait it out, huh?
Yeah, I always get. You never know with
Well,
data.
especially for options, yeah. You're gonna need a little more time than that. It's a little indecisive here.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait the minute here for this candle to close. We'll see if we can establish a direction.
Oh my God.
Those divergences have disappeared. I thought they would stick by the close of the 10-minute, but they probably won't.
Yeah, it's snaking around. All right. Bit of over trading this morning on my part. I got to slow down here.
Right.
Yeah, I do maybe 1 or 2 trades, scalps for the whole day.
That's what I was trying to. Just kept having. I was off by 2 points on several of these for take profit, and I kept hitting the stop loss.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Okay, that's looking more bullish now all of a sudden.
Yeah, it definitely looks bullish now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna wait for. It's gonna look boring on my screen until I see a green or a red bar here.
Right.
Confirmation that we get a close here. Hey, Peter. Thanks for joining, man. Tom, say hi to your brother.
No. every year for Christmas we go, okay, so we're not buying any presents for each other, yes? Okay, we're just not doing that.
And then
No
Peter shows
presents.
up with something to shame you.
No, we don't. We're just like, we don't want to be ever since we're 15 years old. Okay, we're not doing this. Yes, stop. Let's not do that.
MQ short stopped out. MGC might be a runner. Good luck, Ben Blue.
My trading bot Tom Hartman is working really well. Yeah, I certainly am. All right.
This just found out you guys are brothers. they're twin brothers actually.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I have a twin too.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you love them or hate them? It depends on the day, I guess.
A bit of both. It's a balance.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, he works at a hedge fund, so he's in New York, so it's interesting.
Oh, in the same industry.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are we doing here?
I mean, this is
certainly illegal. I like if this data wasn't coming out, I would have gotten some puts, and I would have like a stop loss 626.80 on QQQ if we close an hourly above that, which I know is huge for futures, so you can't really do that with futures.
Yeah.
Then I would stop it out, but otherwise I'd hold on to it.
I mean, I want to say this looks bullish, but we're up against point of control here, and it could post a lower high, but let's go for it.
Yeah, the momentum is super strong, so it's a risky move regardless, trying to short here.
Well, that's what we do here. We take risks, so here it is.
But the stop out, I feel like wouldn't be too bad. If you're on futures, it's like right there. You wouldn't have to wait on the hourly close.
Watch this be another example of what I was talking about. So I put 15 points on, and I'm just about to touch my take profit,
and then it pulls back.
That guy right there. Let's go. Top of the range. Touch it at 77650.
And this is the candle where it turns.
This is how it's been this morning. So I'm gonna have to cut myself off if I keep taking losers like this.
Yeah.
I think you got this. It's right there.
It's right there. There it is.
There you go.
Nice.
Cool. A little bit of that loss
we're
claim
booking
back
above the zone now. So wow, this is really bullish. We'll see if we can close above it.
So we're back in this resistance band. I'm expecting more resistance around 822 or even 800 flat. I don't have bookmap in front of me here, but I would assume there's some resting orders up there.
Yeah, we're in the SPY resistance too.
Yeah, and we have negative gamma for a bit, so it should continue for till around 16,900. Where are we now on SPY?
In 7 minutes, if we aren't above the SPY zone after the data, I'll probably try some puts. Just, I feel like we won't clear this zone on SPY.
So you're expecting some resistance?
Yeah, unless this data is amazing and we just blast above it, then of course we're gonna. I feel like I would wait for a long, then wait for it to retest the zone and go long. But if the data doesn't cause that, I might try some puts on SPY, not on Qs. Qs are definitely much stronger right now.
I think I'm going to wait it out then. We'll give it the 6 minutes. Let's see what happens, guys.
Yeah.
I want to sell the news event. I just want some major...
McLovin says maybe overextended. I tend to agree with you. We're moving right into that resistance zone that was previously resistance here back on November 12th. That's my R1 line. We got a little bit further to go before we test 800. And if the news is negative, by all means, that's the confirmation of resistance here. And it could push back pretty far. All we need is PCE to come in at 0.1%, and that would be enough to freak the market out.
Oh, yeah. That would blast us up.
Or, sorry, 0.3.
Expectation is 0.3, right?
Yeah, 0.3 is what I meant to say. A little higher than expected.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. But if it's a little bit lower, we're going to 26.1 in a straight line.
Yeah, exactly. All my main point is that a 10 basis point difference is enough for everybody to get excited.
Yeah. I'm expecting it to come in line, maybe slightly lower, but let's see what happens.
All right, 5 minutes to the report. Nothing to do in the meantime here. It feels like we found a little bit of resistance. I see some volume piling up here at the 800 mark as expected.
Come on, someone leak CPI, please. Let the market move early. I always imagine there's some intern running with a sheet of paper, just trying to leak that information as soon as possible.
It's all digital
Mom,
now.
Dad, bye. Yeah,
So,
I know.
Some lady named Susan who does it from her house in New York, you know.
NORAD still works on floppy disks. I think maybe we still have, maybe they're in burnable CD area.
That can't be true.
There's someone out there who goes, this setup right now is their perfect setup. This is what they wait for every month. Exactly this. And they're waiting to make a fortune. I just wish I was that guy.
All right, bit of a pullback there. We found resistance at the 800 mark, like almost exactly on the line.
Yeah, good call there.
Back to POC now at 760. I'd be curious how much demand we're going to see there. That still closes above VWAP and could put me in a good position for a VWAP bounce to the long side, depending on where this report comes in 3 minutes.
It's just so, when I was a teenager looking at inflation data, I had no one to talk to about it. No one cared.
I love that you've always been an econ nerd. Like, I wish people understood this stuff.
Always. And now we're like, okay, is it going to be a 0.1 or a 0.3 inflation? And no one cares. It's so great.
Do you have an economics background?
Yes. And but I was always fascinated about it even in high school.
Wow.
It feels exactly like, and this is just going to make me seem very childish, so prepare yourself. But when Pokemon Go came out, remember that summer Pokemon Go came out and the whole world was playing Pokemon Go?
Everyone.
Well, Pokemon was the show I cared about as a kid, and everyone now cared about this thing that I wished my entire life everyone cared about. It was the best feeling in the world. And I get that every day with the stock market.
That's awesome. Yeah, I wish I got into, I got into investing early-ish, like right after college, right during college. But I wish I was more into it in high school. I feel like I would know much more by now. I feel like there's this period in my life where I was learning all these things, but I didn't really learn enough about investing at a really early age. So I'm kind of jealous of, because I see kids who are like 17, 18, and already they have an investment account with all these holdings, and they're going to be so far ahead if they stick with it.
Unquestionably. I feel like we all need to start with an investment account starting at birth, and that should grow our entire lives. By the time you're 18, that's just a matter of managing that through your working
right
career.
That's right.
Even if it's just like buy an index every week or whatever. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, there's an organization, I think it's called Invest America. I might have the name wrong, but they are trying to get a bill passed in Congress that actually gives an investment account to every child born in America. And it starts with, I think it starts with $2,000. And then you make a contribution through, oh my goodness. Look at that. What's going on?
So data should be out.
Flat Core PCE.
Came in as expected.
Okay, that's what I was expecting.
So 0.2 is what came in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 0.2 core, 0.3 PCE, flat. Michigan 55. All right. Actually, year over year, core PCE came in slightly better.
Okay, yeah. So what was it? 2.8?
2.8, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So now the market goes, great. We already saw that coming. We already priced this in. Is
Sell
this
the news.
resistance now?
Sell that news, buddy.
Looking at the 2-hour chart, that's starting to look like confirmation of my resistance line.
But Bitcoin's bouncing.
I'm going to grab some puts because I'm crazy. Hold on.
But only because you're crazy.
Yeah.
Are they 0DTs?
Yeah, I'm going to not go big, just go some 0DTEs. I'm grabbing them now.
All right.
You might get people like him who's affecting gamma right now.
Yeah, I'm in some 686 puts at 0.96.
This doesn't feel very sell the newsy.
And then I'm gonna
not quite the price action I was expecting here. This is a little weak.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna stop out if we get a SPY hourly close above 687.5.
Right. Flat is good, I feel, says McLovin. Flat is, I don't know if it's good. We want volatility. We are traders. We want things to move.
Flat is, I would say it's overall good. Like, there's no negative surprise. The market inherently is bullish right now.
Right.
Based on this previous price action that we've seen.
All right, bad call again for me.
You went short?
I went short, but it looks like I got in a little bit early. Trying to see if we're going to test this high candle again, and that's where my stop is.
Wow, very strong bounce up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bitcoin too.
Above the zone.
Yeah, there we go. We're headed up.
All right, got stopped. It's looking like bullish momentum now, but unfortunately, I got to call it for myself. I've had too many bad calls here today.
Right.
And price is just not doing what I expected it to today. I'm expecting resistance here and a pullback, and the news was as expected. So most of that price action took place over the last several days.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing conflicting price actions keeping me a little bit confused. We're not quite to overbought either. I think if anything, I might have to wait just a bit longer to see if there's an opportunity to reverse, but I don't know.
Yeah, let me look at how ATR looks.
Well, because we're in negative gamma, any move gets exacerbated.
Yeah. Yeah, this is no extreme move yet, so no like mean reversal play either yet.
Yep.
But like you said, we're at resistance on NQ now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I also feel like there needs to be at least one retest of at least 60 or 70 points down on NQ, but we're just gonna have to wait and watch.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mike, you're okay with calling it here?
Yep, we can call it here. Definitely exciting to see an opportunity to trade some price action around PCE, but obviously nothing really exciting happened there. But it was great having you on, Stanzi. Appreciate you providing your insights. And
yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. And maybe one of these days when there's no data, we can scalp it up all day.
Perfect. Sounds good, my friend. Well, we'll leave it here. Tom, you want to close us out?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a reminder for everyone, we're going to be here for after hours at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go over some market commentary. We're going to be back next Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more trading for Price Action Live. And if you want to, you can also feel free to go to the TradersPost website and use the coupon code PropScaling20 if you want to get 20% off your subscription. I love using TradersPost. I'm never not going to keep using TradersPost. This has been the most peaceful I've ever been trading, and I credit it to the platform. So thank you, John. Thank you, Mike, for creating such a wonderful thing.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everyone in the chat. We'll be back, and we wish you, as always, happy trading.